Hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Your Review Channel. Today we're talking about the Andersen sliding screen door. You know, the ones that never work correctly. When you try to slide them, they don't move. It's because the little wheels in the bottom, they break and they fall apart. I'm going to show you how to fix that real easy. Here's the old wheel. We're going to change it with two brand new wheels. I'm going to leave a link down below how to change it. Real easy. Here's the old wheel. Let's get into fixing this screen door right now.
Have you ever had a screen door that doesn't open and close because the wheels are bad? Here's an example right here. Okay, it doesn't slide. It's supposed to have wheels. The wheels glide on here, and it makes the screen door slide very easily. These wheels are all broken. They're all inside, and you can't get them out. They're a mess. So we have to take the wheels out. We're going to order new wheels. We're going to put them in, and we're going to do that right now. So let's see how to do that. Before we do that, let's clean up some of this mess here. So it's a good idea to clean the track if it's dirty. You can see the track is here. So I'm going to show you a couple of tools that I'm going to use to do all this project. So if you have a screen door that you can't, it slides like this. It's a real pain in the neck. If it doesn't slide right, you want to have the wheels, and the wheels are all broken. We're going to change these wheels out. Some of the tools. So you need a brush to clean the bottom of that rail out. That's important. Screwdriver. You might need a screwdriver. Here's a needle nose pliers. Okay. And I also have like a little pick in case you can't get it out, and that's just to remove the old wheel out of the bottom of the track. And let's just see how to get that out. The first thing we have to do is get this off the this rail. Got to get this whole screen off. Let's do that.
So all you have to do is basically lift the door off, and it comes right off. And the top of the door itself, there's like a little pivot. You'll see that in the video in a minute. And then the bottom half just slides right out. We're going to lay it down. We're going to take a look and see what we have.
The bottom of this track here. This is the whole track here. We have to clean that track, and there's the bottom where the rails are. And this is the top part. The top part has, those are okay. Those are in good shape. And those go up here, on top of this section up here. If I can show you, those can sit up here on this rail. That's how that goes, okay?
So what we're going to do first, we're just going to get this all cleaned out. We're going to brush it all out, clean it all out, get all that junk out of there. So it really just, once you put it all together, it's going to run and slide back and forth real easy. But you got to get all that junk out of there. If you have an air compressor or a vacuum, you can suck it out, or if you want to just blow it out, I just use a brush. Make sure you go back and forth and get as much out as possible. Make it clean. If you want to wash it, you can. Totally up to you. Really is to total preference what you want to do. So just make sure you get both sides of the track and also the back side of the track as well.
This rail runs all the way down, so make sure you do the whole rail.
So the most important part is to get the old piece out. Sometimes they're stuck inside and you're jammed in. So a good pair of needle nose pliers will get it right out. A lot of times they break and they get brittle and they just drop right inside. So you need a little needle nose. You pull them right out and they just come right out really easy. So you just work with it back and forth. Don't have to force it. If it gets stuck, just give it a little nudge. It does come out really easy. So you'll see how it comes out in a minute. And don't be afraid. Just move it around and it'll see. Look, it'll just come right out. There you go. And that slides right out, and you put the new one in. The new one just falls right in like butter. Unbelievable. It just goes right in, and it's real easy. So, don't hire anybody. Do it yourself. It's real easy. It's a really simple DIY. Not a problem whatsoever. So let's get into installing the new ones. So I got the new ones right here. I'm just going to take it down to its flush, and you basically just slide them right in. Now I thought the piece actually stuck out of the back end of that, but it doesn't. It actually just sits right inside. And I didn't realize that when I was putting it back in, because I didn't understand how the system worked, but it basically just falls in. So I was trying to line it up to the hole and try to get it in, but that's not how it works at all. It sits right inside the hole. You'll see in a minute how it works. So don't worry about that. Don't freak out about that. This is so you know. Really good. That's why you watch these videos and you learn and say, oh, okay, that's how it works. Because you don't want to bend it and break it. You want to let it fall in place. You're gonna see, and it just kind of falls right in. You just see it 1 second. I just wasn't sure. I was just fooling around with them saying, well, not coming through, and I didn't know. And that's it. It just kind of falls right in and just snap, basically. There's a little snap in there, and that's pretty much how it works. So you can just play with it and just boom, there it goes. Just because I wasn't sure how to do it, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And you can see the side, how it the little piece that stuck out. That's the adjustment rod to adjust the height. It's right there. Put a screwdriver in there, and you can adjust it. You can adjust the height. You can just so level the door so it stays flush when it closes. You know, you get those annoying gaps when the doors open, one side and the bottom side. That's what this is for. This is an adjustment. So that's why I ordered these exact ones to replace the Andersens, and I didn't want to do I didn't want to get a secondary market. I wanted to get the factory ones. I'll leave a link below where to get these for this specific door style. So real easy to do. Again, we'll do the other side so you can see exactly how to do it. And just so now I know. So I'm just basically going to put it in. I'm going to push it down just like that, and you're going to see on the other side. There it is. Real easy. So let's put this back and get adjusting. Okay, so as you can see, it's all put back in really easy. Just pivot it to the top and slide it right back down. The railings sit fine, but you see it needs to be adjusted. See, the bottom sits flush, but the top does not. So you need to just make that adjustment. You need to lift up that left side of the screen so it sits flush. So that's real easy. I showed you where that screw was, so let's get adjusting now, and we'll see how this works. Very, very easy. So you can see how so I thought it stuck out like I said before, but it sets in, which really I guess makes sense. You get your screwdriver, like I said, and you just basically turn it to the right, and that lifts up that gear, basically a little gear in there, and it lifts up the wheel. So it kind of pivots it up. So you kind of pivot it to the right a little bit, and it makes the door flush. Slides beautiful. What a huge difference. I'm telling you, you won't believe it. You know how you heard it before at the beginning how it was dragging? It's like sliding back and forth. So nice. And you can see now it's flush, all adjusted, all done. Real easy. You can do it yourself. No need to hire someone else to do this. No need to hire a repairman. It slides back and forth, real easy, real smooth. So I hope you found this video of some value. If you did, please like, share, and also please subscribe if you did for some more tutorials and more videos in the future. I do appreciate it. And these are the old wheels here. I'll take those. I'll just throw those away. But I just wanted to show you how easy this was, and I think it was really like a scale from 1 to 10, maybe like a 4 or 5. Real easy. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next one, have a great night.